Allie has a fear of having her feet
Not
touched,
just,
but he refuses
like,
to keep them out
have
by
you
faith.
and do you?
One of these
Are
days,
you
I'm
willing
gonna
to?
fucking suck the fuck out of them just to make her feel gross.
You gotta stop.
But, oh man,
I've never been so viscerally uncomfortable in a conversation
Caden.
with you before, but here we are.
He said, one of these days I'ma suck the fuck out of him.
Caden, no.
I'm not here to kink shame, but I definitely am gonna kink shame you on that
He
one.
said that with gusto, bro. He meant it. He said, I'ma suck the fuck out of him.
I don't know. I think that was more of a Freudian slip right there. That's coming from the heart. He wants to suck them toes.
No, only if I have to.
It was
Just to make a
so...
Only if you have
Whatever
to.
you say, buddy.
What you just said kind of goes against that.
Bro,
You can't
sucking
take it
toes
back
and
now.
sucking the fuck out of toes are two different things.
Hello. This is a podcast. Welcome back to the Road Close Podcast. I'm here with these things, of course, as always, unfortunately. And today we have some juicy questions, some questions that everybody needs to answer, that always needs to be answered, that science still can't answer. Everybody grew up and decided they didn't need to answer these questions anymore, but they're wrong. These are probably some of the most important questions anybody could ever get asked. So, with that being said, today's topic, questions children would ask that you no longer ask. I am the milkman, and my milk is delicious.
Yeah, I'm Isaac. I bought a Claymore today. I am so excited for it.
Big fucking sword, brother. That'll
Clarify,
be
not the
perfect for the
explosive.
wedding.
Yo, what's up? I'm Landon. My head's fucking killing me. Yay.
I'm
He's
Logan. Fuck you.
Say so, no Logan.
You lost. You made me lose my train of thought. Thanks a lot, you dickhead. I guess that's my intro.
You're welcome.
Hey, I'm Caden. I haven't started my new job yet, but I'm less than a week away.
Hi. Hi. Oh, I gotta say my name, don't I? Hi, I'm Garrett. I don't know, man. You put me on the spot. I'm kind of...
Had all week to prepare for this.
I'm the one who gave the topic this week, alright? Nobody even recommended anything else, so...
Make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo.
Yeah, we do.
Listen,
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't even
Landon,
know
you
if I
should
was going
take
to be
some
on
fucking
today.
Excedrin.
I have been taking ibuprofen and Advil all day. Jay brought me some of this bottle of electrolyte crack. It's lemon lime. It's got magnesium, sodium, zinc, chloride, and potassium.
Let's make a bomb with it.
I have a very important question, boys. What's your favorite dinosaur?
Dilophosaurus.
I feel like everybody's
Expound.
gonna have like similar reasonings behind why they have favorite dinosaurs. Why their dinosaurs are their favorite dinosaurs.
Mainly, it just looks cool. It's a little raptor with a fan face. It looked dope as hell.
Yeah, they're pretty cool fucking dinosaurs, I gotta say.
I like the pterodactyl. It's a flyy boy.
I've heard some arguments going on lately about whether or not pterodactyls are dinosaurs.
I don't give a fuck who thinks what's a dinosaur. We're in kids' mind today.
Well, I think that we should come at this like these are kids' questions, but we should like reason them like adults here.
No.
I disagree.
It adds more depth to the answer. Makes it more meaningful.
See,
Fuck the depth. We're talking
even
about
if I
kids.
approached
I'm
it,
talking about fucking
even if I
dinosaurs.
approached it with the same mentality I have now as an adult, is pretty. There you go. Is pretty.
Listen, man, I watched fucking Jurassic Park 3 as a kid, and the fucking Spinosaurus kicked the shit out of that one T-Rex. And since then, the Spinosaurus has been my favorite dinosaur. It's just
Such
the
a
best
basic
dinosaur.
choice.
No, it's not, because it's the superior choice. It's just the best dinosaur.
I'm
Basic.
personally a fan of the old. It's kind of basic as well, but Triceratops always have liked the Triceratops because I mean it's just
See,
a big fucking dinosaur bulldozer.
that feels more like a classic.
Bro,
It feels like a throwback. It feels like greatest hits.
Go on, Isaac.
Bro, my favorite dinosaur has got to be the chicken. Just straight up the chicken.
Didn't
To
that
be
come
honest,
from
this
the
doesn't sound very
pterodactyl?
kid-like.
His
I was about to
favorite
say, as a
dinosaurs
kid, I
are
don't think I really.
Are we talking like Dodo or just the chicken?
Straight up the chicken.
Can you track how far long ago chickens became kitchens? Chickens became kitchens?
Well, I'm looking at Google right now. It says that it's a dinosaur. Here, I'll do the research real quick.
All right. Well, he's doing the research. Podcast host.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. What's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, listen, man. It's gonna sound funny. But my favorite dinosaur, and it's exclusively because of Power Rangers, is the White Tiger. And it is
White
because
tiger.
Tommy Oliver, the White Ranger's Zord, was a white tiger in the original Mighty Morphins.
that count.
Wrong, but is a white tiger not just a white tiger, which is a cat?
It's a mammal, not a reptile. That is true.
I think that particular one was
But I
definitely
feel
not
like
a dinosaur.
they all fall on the spectrum of reptile or bird.
If we're
They're
coming at
in the
this
spectrum
from
of reptile and
you
bird.
know, a kid's perspective, I definitely didn't consider anything other than reptiles to be dinosaurs myself. As I grew up, obviously, I learned that birds are descendants and whatnot. But when these questions were primed, when we were wee lads, and I'm not saying your answer is invalid.
Yes, he
I
is.
was saying
Okay, I have an updated answer.
I don't know that qualifies as a dinosaur. I guess I am saying your answer is invalid.
What's the updated answer?
So chickens, as a chicken, was only about 8,000 years ago, but it was a red fowl, something or another. I don't remember the full name. But that was super, super old. That is considered a dinosaur. However, my updated answer is long neck. Because
Oh,
they're
dude.
just like giraffes. They just hit someone with their neck and just kills it.
Like a brachiosaurus.
Yeah, Brachiosaurus,
Fucking
that's the name.
Brachiosauri? Would it be Sori? Those things are solid as shit, dude. Love those dinosaurs. Love these giant fucking walking things.
So
Weren't
I
their
could-
nostrils like on the top of their head?
I think you're thinking of a different one, but I'm also not 100% certain about
I
dinosaur
think
biology.
some did.
No, I think you're right, because their nostrils evolved at the top of their head so they could breathe while drinking water.
See, I didn't know that.
I could be wrong.
I didn't
I
know
am not.
Spinosauruses could swim and kick the shit out of T-Rexes.
This
and
is
so that's
all
why
the
they were
shit
my
that's
favorite.
coming straight out of my ass. So take it as you will.
Hold on.
But
I'm
also,
going to Google.
I haven't updated. It's called a Smilodon. If you want to be specific, it's just a
Myelodon?
Smilodon. Yes, it's just a white saber-toothed tiger.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know what? I'll
You
count
mean
that.
that one guy from Ice Age?
Yeah, well, he wasn't white. It's actually his girlfriend, is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Big ass tiger. Okay. Saber-tooth tiger. Saber-tooth tiger's sick as fuck, dude. I don't think people realize how cool that is, that there were giant cats that had huge fucking fangs just growing out of their face. Like giant cats already are terrifying. Could you imagine walking the world with those fucking things existing?
Yeah, the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Zords were all dinosaurs, so I'm a little biased. Also,
That's
like a
speaking
rabbit.
of the
That's
Power
dinosaurs.
Rangers, what's your favorite Power Ranger series?
I don't have a favorite Power Ranger series, but I can tell you what my favorite Power Ranger was.
Okay,
It was the Red Ranger.
fucking basic.
You
bitch.
are basic.
Well,
I didn't
okay,
watch
and
it, but I like the
one
blue
of the one of the movies or one of the shows, the Red Ranger is like the super fucking car nerd, but more importantly, he drove the same car that I currently drive now, and that's it. So, I gotta rep the homies.
Oh God, what are you talking about? Fuck. Ah.
What the fuck do you mean? What am
No,
I
I
talking
know exactly
about?
what you're talking about, but fuck. I'm trying to remember what
What?
series that was.
Jesus Christ!
Rounding back to
Taking psychic damage.
Brachiosaurus, it was presumed that the nostrils on the top of its head served as a snorkel, allowing Brachiosaurus to breathe while being almost entirely submerged in water.
I was kind of on the right
Dude, I
track.
got like a rash on my arm. What the fuck?
Sorry, my bad.
Ah, it was Power
Oh,
Rangers RPM.
RPM.
Yeah,
Were they all car people in that?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. I haven't actually watched that series, so I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah.
I didn't watch. I watched Power Rangers intermittently as a kid. I was never like, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I wasn't with Power Rangers the same way I was with Transformers. I was definitely more of a Transformers kid. I watched
I
the
fucking
whole of
love
the original
Transformers,
series
dude.
from the 80s.
Yeah, he had a Zenki S14. Scott, the Red Ranger, did in RPM.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of Transformers, what's your favorite Transformer, bro?
Oh, dude.
These are the big questions.
Bro,
This is a loaded fucking question.
I'm
bro.
so ready.
I mean, if nobody else wants to go first, I'll be the honorary guy. But
Wait, before we
nobody else
go,
wants to say.
before we
I'm
go,
double checking my answer.
Isaac, what was your favorite Power Ranger?
Man, I gotta say, my favorite Power Ranger probably gotta be Bumblebee. I don't know why.
Hey, yo.
I fucking
Wait,
hate you, bro.
It's always just been my favorite.
Your
I don't know.
favorite Power Ranger is
Your
Bumblebee.
favorite Power Ranger is
We're still
Bumblebee.
talking about Transformers.
I literally asked the
You
question,
said
what was your
Power
favorite
Ranger.
Power Ranger?
You're retarded. You know
And your
this.
answer to my question about Power Rangers was my favorite Power Ranger is Bumblebee.
Listen,
Oh
man.
no, I thought you were joking. I put too much faith in
I
you.
did, yeah. For a second there, I thought he was legitimately kidding, and I was like, oh, ha, ha, ha.
I'm a little retarded. Okay. Power Ranger. Like, series?
Series, specific character. It could be fucking Rita Repulsa or Ivan Ooze. I don't care.
Ivan Ooze is pretty cool. No, it's gotta be Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Why
Gotta
did
go
he moan
original.
when he said that? He's like,
Ooze.
The OG Mighty Boys. I can't disagree. Although I did fuck with Samurai and Super Samurai really hard.
Man, I can get into some fucking Transformers though, dude.
Oh, let's
I
go.
love Transformers.
Get
So-
it, bro.
So
Shut up, Caden.
Oh, go ahead.
so, fuck. Now I'm on the spot. So my initial, like, out the gate, if you were to ask me that question, and you tell me I have no time to think about it, Barricade off the top of my head, the fucking saline Mustang police car from the first Transformers Michael Bay movie. But if I get some time to think about it, fucking Shockwave, dude. I'm a Decepticon guy. I love Shockwave. And Starscream's also one of my favorites, but I think Shockwave's probably the coolest Transformer.
Starscream is nice too, though. What's yours, Caden?
So mine's actually mine's a pair. It's Skids and Mudflap.
Oh, hell
Fucking
yeah.
hillbillies, god damn it.
Bro, they were just so funny. I fucking love them, dog. One of them was a fucking ice cream truck. Or no,
Can we
no,
talk-
no, no. They both formed into an ice cream truck. But
They turned into a Chevy Sonic and a Chevy Spark.
Do
Were they original Transformers?
I'm not sure.
Like, did they come from the original series, or were they created for the second Michael Bay movie?
their first appearance was Revenge of the Fallen. They had some appearances in Dark of the Moon, but they were cut. They do make
Yeah.
a cameo in it though.
I was about to say, those motherfuckers pretty much existed exclusively as promotional material for the Chevy Sonic and Chevy Spark.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Interesting character choice for sure, though.
hear me out. I am a big fan of big shock and awe, so I fucking love giant things in movies. So I cannot...
know where this is going.
I think you know one of them for sure, but there is another one. I can't decide whether I like Driller, the giant fucking worm transformer, or Devastator, the transformer
to say
that's the
Devastator.
fucking Megazord of construction vehicles.
So Driller is fucking awesome. Love Driller, but Devastator transforming from a bunch of different fucking equipment is like one of the coolest scenes in any of the live action.
It's,
And of course, I think Devastator also goes back way further too.
Yeah.
He's actually one of the original, not like original, but I know he appeared in a later series.
No, he goes super back. He's actually known as one of the things that could fight off some of the original Prime bots that were the dinosaurs. Devastator is a fucking menace.
Yeah, Devastator's fucking awesome, dude. Driller is just cool though, and of course in the third movie you had, which by the way, the third movie was super fucking underrated.
I liked all the movies,
Third movie
bro.
was probably the best out of the three. I think the second one was fine. It was meh. The first one was like great, but I think the third movie was peak.
I loved all of them, dude. Even the last night where they fought off what's her dick, or the one right before that with the Dinobots. I was cool with all those movies. They got a lot of hate because they switched characters.
Well, so the one with the Dinobots and the fucking Lamborghini guy, that one was just kind of disappointing because it was more. I don't know. It just felt like it just didn't feel right compared to the other ones. It felt a lot less, like a movie that was made to be a good movie, and more like a movie made to sell the products that appeared in it. Which to be fair, all of the Transformers movies are just giant fucking advertisements. But I think that was the fourth one, wasn't it?
Which one?
With the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that was just kind of meh. I do like the Bumblebee spin-off movies though. The Bumblebee spin-off movies were pretty solid.
I haven't seen the newest one with the fucking
Was that the one with
primates.
Cliff Jumper, Garrett?
What, the Bumblebee one?
Yeah.
Cliff Jumper. Which one is Cliff Jumper?
Well, he's a fucking car that turns into a robot, dumbass.
Man, that narrows it down.
If I'm
Holy
thinking right, he
shit.
had like a samurai-looking helmet.
Cliff Jumper. So is that the Bugatti?
Cliff Jumper is the fucking big red guy that was voiced by Dwayne Johnson.
Hold on. You know what? Give me a moment. I gotta look this shit up.
He's an Autobot. He was in Bumblebee.
With enough information, I can just go with what my favorites are.
Yes, you are.
One of my favorites originally definitely was Barricade because I was super obsessed with police stuff at the time, and so like, holy shit, police car transformer.
He also had claw hands.
I always forget about those. But as time has gone on, I'm really just a huge fan of I drew a blank for a second. Soundwave. Like
Yeah.
especially the cartoon variants, the Gen 1, because he had just a really crazy sounding voice in a lot of the cartoons. And his design in one of the other cartoons, Transformers Prime, which I don't know what the general perception of it is. He didn't actually speak in that one. He just looked badass, and he transformed into like a stealth drone or something like that. But he was just really cool looking. That said, from the movies, I really liked the design. I just liked Jetfire as a character because he was entertaining, but also, I mean, he turned into the fucking Blackbird.
It's true.
Jetfire, the old guy. I love that guy.
What's
Oh,
not
Cliff
to love
Jumper is
about
the
the
one. Okay, Cliff Jumper is the one that got fucking executed in Bumblebee. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I've seen the movie. I haven't watched the new one, Rise of the Beast or whatever it is, that has one of the Decepticons is an R33 GTR. In
It's alright.
The newest live action movie. The one that has
They-
Pete Davidson playing the fucking Porsche Transformer.
They massacred the design of my boy Wheeljack, though.
Is that the Porsche?
No, he's
I don't
the
remember
fucking
what he is.
Irish scientist.
They just
Uh,
ruined him.
Mercedes.
They fucked it all up. But
No, I've always the fucking Transformers, dude. I could talk about Transformers forever. I fucking love those guys.
I can offend.
How did we feel
ahead.
about the little tiny appliances like Wheelie?
I forgot about them.
Wheelie can go fuck himself. That was a dumb Transformer. That was a stupid. That was a dumb gimmick. I didn't like that at all.
Landon.
I don't have a lot of experience with Transformers. I saw the first movie a long time ago, and I don't even remember it. The most experience I have with
Oh, sorry.
Transformers is Magic the Gathering cards.
Well, what's your favorite Transformer Magic card?
Two answers in that. One of them, just mechanic-wise, Flame War is really neat because it's unique, and then Slicer fucks up competitive Commander.
It's incredible. That is genuinely.
He's
incredible.
probably, I think Slicer is the only Transformers card that competes on a competitive level, and he fucks it up.
Double Strike and Haste 3/4.
Yeah, he's really good.
Honorable mention. He's not my favorite, but he's definitely probably in the top 10. Blackout, the helicopter from the first movie.
Yeah.
The very first fucking scene we get with the Transformer in it is just like it goes so unbelievably hard, and it's all thanks to Blackout. that motherfucker is awesome, dude.
Do you guys remember Squeaks from the last night?
Squeaks, which one? Squeaks, is that the?
He was
Which one?
He was like the moped.
He was the
He was cute as fuck.
the little blue butler guy.
I was about to say, is
Yeah.
he the butler guy? Yeah.
He's not the
I remember
tall
Squeaks.
butler guy, but he's like the blue junkyard one that they have out in the.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's not the one that kicked Marky Mark's ass.
No.
No, I think you're
Okay.
thinking of Cogman.
Yeah, something Cogman or some shit like that. I remember they put Hot Rod in the fifth one, right? That was the Lamborghini Centenario. It's a damn shame that I literally it's like the car guy meme where I can't remember anybody's name, but I know what car they drive. Except for it's Transformers and it's what car they are, and I still can't fucking remember their name.
In reality, I think all of our favorite Transformer is Peter Cullen.
I'm fine with that.
Peter Cullen. Wait, what does that mean?
Not
What?
Optimus Prime, Peter Cullen, the voice actor.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, I agree. I'll do that. Yeah. Can we talk about how violent he is though? Not Peter Cullen, but
Can we
Optimus
talk
Prime.
about how many people Peter Cullen has killed? Get me more pictures of Peter.
They found such a beautiful way around a rated R rating in those movies because everything that got brutally and brutally slaughtered was metal.
Oh,
They still bled. They had lava, bro. But
No,
we
listen.
didn't watch.
sorry.
Go ahead.
So recently it was uncovered, like, frame by frame footage. People were sifting through old movies and shit. In the Transformer movie, when Devastator transforms, it's a very, very split second thing, but you can watch a man get sliced in half. An actual human being gets cut in half.
That's kind of fun. I'm gonna have to look that up and find that.
I will
Hold on.
send it to you guys right now. You
Cool as
guys keep
fuck.
talking, I'll send it over.
The bad.
But no, I mean, I was just talking about in any other movie, the kind of violence that you see in Transformers would instantaneously make it a rated R film. But because it's big fucking robots, it's PG-13, and I think that's beautiful. Like in the second movie, Optimus Prime rips the Fallen's face off of his skull.
He deserved it.
In the second movie, before he gets stabbed by Megatron and is dead for most of the rest of the movie, when he's fighting that group in the forest, I'm pretty sure that's the one where he even is like, "Give me your face," and is just ripping it in half.
That's what he says when he kills the Fallen. He says, "Give me your face," rips it off of his skull, and then kicks his chest in, bro.
He is definitely. He's just a Decepticon in disguise.
In the third one, we got a close of him blowing Sentinel Prime's face off.
Oh, there is another pretty gruesome death that was actually really sad. Fucking.
Oh yeah, Jazz getting ripped in half.
No. The
Whoa,
uncle.
In the first movie.
The uncle in the fourth movie. The fucking I don't
Oh,
remember his name, but it's the one who
The
comes
old
down to
dude getting.
terraform Earth, and he's using like fucking instant incineration, like just glasses things, and he glassed the guy who was running.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some like pretty bad deaths that happen in terms of like humans in the shows, but they're not as graphic.
He literally got
Like, we don't-
instantly incinerated.
Like
You know-
in the third one, fucking a one-armed Optimus Prime takes a battle axe and just rips it, like throws it into the face of his enemy, and then rips his fucking spine out of his neck. That was
You
with
know,
Megatron.
If you remember in the third one as well, when Optimus is fighting Shockwave, he grabs him by the spine and rips his whole fucking eye out the back of his head, pretty much. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he does. And you know, all of these
violent.
people, or all of these Transformers, were mechanical. You know, like they were made out of vehicles. Tell me why Jetfire used a cane.
To
Golden
be
Ring
fair,
did
he
because
farted,
he
bro.
could be.
they were still living creatures.
Yeah, I mean they're aliens from another
Regardless.
world. Like they are living,
They
breathing
are
creatures.
still sentient things.
They fucking bleed.
No, it's just hydraulic fluid.
Watched
That's just
Ironhide,
blood
which
for
actually-
machines.
Ironhide was my favorite Transformer when I was a kid. And in the third one, whenever he got fucking super tetanus and died because of Sentinel Prime, I actually cried.
I was so pissed off when he died. I was
Ironhide
you
became a mega leper, bro.
motherfucker.
Me, motherfucker, or somebody else, motherfucker?
No, when
Oh,
Ironhide
okay, yeah.
died, I was like, Sentinel Prime, you motherfucker.
I
Your
got you.
ass is grass.
It's just, I mean, these movies were so violent.
I'm kind of surprised no one's brought up RC Chromia or Elita 1.
I've never really
I
cared
don't-
that much about them.
I saw the
They're the
Alita
bikes.
one fucking. There's a lot of weird
Oh, the
things on
bikes,
internet.
yeah, those guys.
Females.
Oh my god!
girls.
Speaking of the weird two-wheeled thing that was chasing Bumblebee in one of the movies. Big ass two-wheeled transformer.
Is that
Talking about the one
Demolisher?
from the second movie,
I don't remember
the
which
one that
movie it's
destroyed
from.
Hong Kong.
It wasn't
Like,
a
opening
massive.
scene.
It wasn't massive. It was just bigger than a regular vehicle.
Was he the quarry machine?
No, because that's massive.
Hmm.
Scavenger.
I think you and I are
Or no, it is Demolisher.
Scavenger?
Logan got it. Demolisher.
Demolisher. Wait, but I
Reason
thought
I knew
Demolisher
that-
was the big one from the
No,
second
that's
movie.
Devastator.
The only reason I
Devastator's
knew
the big one.
Yeah.
which one Demolisher was is actually from the PlayStation 2 Revenge of the Fallen game.
Yeah, he is
Yeah,
from
okay, no,
Revenge of
we
the
are-
Fallen. The big
We're
two-wheeled
thinking
guy.
about the right one. Yeah, no, we're thinking about the same guy. You said he wasn't
okay.
that big, and I mean, he was at least the size of a skyscraper. He was a pretty big mother.
He wasn't
Fucker.
that big. He was like the size of a 2 or 3-story house, though.
Not as big as
I
Devastator.
mean, I'm looking at. No, he's not as big as Devastator, but he's a big bitch. Like there was the closest comparison we can get. There was a K truck in that scene that he ran over with his big ass tire. And
I'd like to
that was. Go ahead.
I just remembered a feature of Devastator that made him even better in
His nuts.
the movie. Yeah, the fact that they took the time to give him balls.
Oh, Scavenger
Like,
and
you know what this
Demolisher were
Transformer needs?
twins.
Some balls.
Little fucking scavenger.
Another one of the big two-wheel guys. And I think they are. I think Caden was correct when he said they're made of, like a construction vehicle. I don't remember what you said.
Yeah, they're like
There's a
giant
quarry
vehicles.
excavator.
Yeah.
I thought Hound was such a badass
When
with
you
his
said-
fucking cigar.
Hound is a fucking animal. I love Hound.
Hound is dope as shit, bro.
When you
Hound
said
is just a hell yeah, brother.
When you said Corey guy, I was thinking of an excavator.
No,
In
that
the original
is
or in the animated series, Scavenger and Demolisher are excavated.
Trench. Were you thinking of Trench? Because he was the big cat excavator.
No, I'm thinking of something much larger than that.
Well, no,
what
no,
about
no.
the tank guy from the first movie?
I'm
You guys
talking
remember
ab-
the Decepticon tank?
Oh God, yes.
I'm talking
That guy
about
was fucking cool.
a Bagger
Sure.
293 excavator.
Oh God.
Just look up Bagger 293.
I don't think there's anybody that's one of these.
I don't think so either. But when Caden said Corey, that was just the first thing my mind went to.
Yeah, no, that's
Could you imagine?
That's
Dude,
the
that
thing
would
that
be
Ghost
fucking
Rider
terrifying.
fucking commandeers in the second movie.
solid movie, by the way. Also a very underrated movie.
I didn't like the second one as much as the first one.
It definitely wasn't as good, but it wasn't
I
quite as bad as people say.
I have come to appreciate the second one more than the first one. I wouldn't say that I like it more, but I appreciate. I think it has a lot better storytelling than the.
Were there any more childhood questions we were supposed to go over?
We're talking about
I mean,
Transformers.
there's a bunch of them, dude.
Okay.
Transformers seems to be the topic of the night, though.
No, you guys are all welcome to. I'm not specifically have any questions. You're welcome to ask whatever you
Dude,
want.
I'm vibing with the
You guys-
Transformers shit. I love Transformers.
Do you guys remember Stratosphere? He turned into the it was a giant boxcar cargo plane.
I don't know.
I remember. I'll tell you one that I'm curious about. In the third movie, there is the crazy man from Sector 7 who now works in a meat, in a meat, and a deli. That's what they're called, a meat store. He was talking with Sam, and he was explaining how, these guys have actually been around for fucking centuries. Like, we've known about them forever. And then he's like throwing pictures out. There's a B-52, there's a Model T Ford, and one of the pictures he threw out was a giant fucking warehouse. And I'm like, there's no way that's a Transformer.
Oh, dude.
just-
I'm curious.
Go ahead, Logan.
I was just gonna say, I just remembered one that definitely should have ended up in one of the movies, just because I think it would have been either cool or funny. Is Astro Train. The dude's never gotten any love on the big screen, only ever been in the Gen 1 cartoons. But he just
Well-
transports the other Decepticons and also just confuses everything he fights against because they don't know if they're fighting one or two that are merged together.
What was the last Transformer movie that you guys watched?
The last one I watched, I think, was Bumblebee. I haven't seen Rise of the Beast.
Mine was The Last Night.
I watched Rise of
That
the
one was
Beast.
bad. I didn't like that one.
See, that's what I'm talking
I'll
about.
be a hater.
The opinions of hating the final two movies over the first three. And
The
it's funny,
was,
too.
4 was fine, but it, like I said, it just felt meh. And then I really didn't like.
See, the last one I watched was Rise of the Beast. I thought it was good. I
Well, no, they
I
have Transformers
love
1
The
that
Last
came out.
both Age of Extinction and The Last Night I thought were really good. I liked them.
The Dinobots are so fucking cool, dude.
Yes.
I got
The
more
mini
screen time.
Dinobots were so fucking cute.
I love dinosaur and robot.
So I do have another childhood question that I thought of while we were talking.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
What's your favorite fucking playground equipment?
Ooh.
The wooden one.
Swings.
You
Can
gotta
you
be more
elaborate,
specific.
please?
The wooden one. What are we talking about?
The Hornet's Nest. You guys should know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about
I know
the
what you're
fucking
talking
wood
about.
castles.
Yes.
Yeah, those things. It was incredible, but I feel like that's too vague.
No. If you were young enough to
No?
understand,
Okay.
you know exactly what we're talking about. The wooden castles were the fucking shit, bro.
I know that it wasn't unique exclusively to the Hornet's Nest. I've seen a couple of them around.
It makes me so mad to know that so many people would just do drugs or, just leave condoms and shit all over the place to the point that they had to tear it down because it was just a breeding ground for garbage.
Yeah. Well,
That did end up happening, yeah.
when you're in a town that we grew up in, I mean, are you surprised?
No, but I'm annoyed still.
Yeah, it doesn't
Nope.
make me any less upset about it.
Yeah.
Okay, Garrett swings though. What's up with that?
I love swings, dude.
Did
I
you
just
ever
I love swings, bro.
did you ever take the swing and like wrap it around the pole so that it was higher
Yes.
all
Yes,
the
I did.
time?
I
You want? Oh, sorry.
yeah, so swings are the shit. Go ahead. Sorry, I've got no more to say. Just pro swing.
I was gonna say one thing that's not really, you wouldn't find it on a school playground, but just in a park playground. An undisputed champion of chaos would definitely have to be the fucking thing you just spin around. Like, you just try to keep it going as
Merry-go-round?
fast as possible and hang on for dear life as everyone gets flung in different directions from it. That thing
Yeah, it's like
Those are
fucking
fun.
wood.
So
was just the
where
master of centrifugal force.
so where I work now, I used to go to school when I was little, like up until 3rd grade. And we had a merry-go-round on that playground, and our principal would come out and he would do everything in his power to get every single last one of us to go flying off of that sumbitch. Like, mind you, this is a 30, 40-year-old man pushing this merry-go-round with 1st, 2nd, 3rd graders on it, just trying to fling them as far as he could.
What he was doing was
Guys-
finding a legal way to take out his frustrations.
and we would ask him to do it every goddamn day.
I've seen the video of this group of like full-grown adults. They've got like this fucking motorcycle laying on its side with the wheel up against this merry-go-round, and they have one dude on it.
Oh no.
Oh god,
And
I've
they
seen
just
that.
press the gas. It's so fucking funny, dude. They hold down the gas and it starts spinning and spinning and spinning. And eventually they lift the motorcycle up, and as they do it, the guy flies off and he slides along the ground until his nuts make direct contact with the fucking like
Oh,
big metal pole that you can just like balance on or whatever.
I know exactly what video you're talking about.
It's such
so
a funny
hilarious.
fucking video.
So speaking of things that spin, how about the poles that were like 4 or 5 feet high, and you hold on to them and you start running, and it's kind of tilted at an angle. So at one point your feet would come up off the ground, and then you'd hit the ground for a second, take a couple really quick, really large steps to keep spinning. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the one
don't
where
know
you
what
were
you're
like
talking about.
clothes on a coat hanger that just spun in a circle.
Yeah.
I know. So the closest thing I can figure out that sounds like that is there are these like askew poles that are connected to jungle gyms, and they have like cage bars, and you can step inside them, and then somebody
Oh,
can
dude,
spin you
prison.
around.
Oh god.
But that's as close as I got to what you're talking about.
No, I think I can send you a picture of what Caden's talking about. You literally
sure.
I will
just
say-
hung on for dear fucking life as you spun around in a circle. All the spinny ones were fun. There's a it's a type of merry-go-round called a roundabout, and it's basically the same thing, but it has seats on it. And I swear to
Oh.
God, I've broken more people's legs on roundabouts than I have. Just it's
I've
awful.
never seen one of those.
How did we feel about tetherball?
Hey, my
Oh,
Love
I was about to say, I
tetherball,
really
bro.
wanted to bring that up. I love tetherball.
Yeah,
Bro, I
Landon,
love
fill us
me
in
some
on
That's my
tetherball.
favorite.
dude, tetherball was the shit.
I'd spike that shit at people's faces.
I'm a little sad you
Zero
beat me to
minutes.
it.
What about you, schoolboy?
Yeah, I
He's-
was thinking about it.
He's on. He's watching a movie or something.
Man. See, in school, I always went to the swings. But my favorite, though. So, you remember those monkey bars that spin as you
The
went
one-
across them?
Like the ones that they have for the fucking military?
Well, yeah, they're like giant wheels, and like you would get on them, and they would just spin as you went across.
Oh, I remember
Yeah, I
when
know what
they
you're
put
talking
those
about.
in.
Yeah, I love those because I would just go ham on them. I would jump across and then just swing across and die. But it was so fun.
I miss parkouring to the top of the pool house.
Yeah.
You know,
Anyone remember those the fucking mesh domes?
I almost
Talking
broke
about
a
the
leg
fucking
doing
like
that. The jungle gyms.
the hexagonal, yeah, like the
Yeah,
yeah, those are fun.
just chucking yourself and swinging around through those was fun.
Get on top of it and play King of the Hill.
Yeah,
Fucking this
try
was
to kick
fucked with
other
some
kids off.
fucking kid. Yeah.
Oh man, about a month ago I was climbing one of those for whatever reason, and I fell through the middle on accident. Caught myself with only my right, like whatever that muscle is by your shit, and it like moved the muscle for a minute.
caught himself using nothing but his grippers.
Basically, and it hurt so bad.
So I do have one more mind-numbing question, and it's the best question out of all of them. When everybody was a kid, and I mean everybody, there's some form of fascination that you have, and no matter what it is, you see that shit and you go, I have to do this or I will literally die. And so,
Oh,
what
God.
is your childhood fixation? What was the one thing that you had to become? As in, you know, a fucking firefighter or an astronaut or a pirate. I want to know what you had to do as a child, or you literally would refuse to grow up.
I wanted to
Matt,
be a fucking astronaut.
I always wanted to be a rock star, dude. I went to some concert. I think it was Carrie Underwood concert, like super early on in my childhood, and I remember nothing from that concert except for wanting to be on the stage. I was like, and it's not like, oh, I want to become an I am now. I want to be a fucking rock star, dude. I want the leather jacket with the spikes and the flames. I want the mohawk with the sunglasses. Like, I want to be a fucking rock star, bro.
He wants
That
to be a
was
member of Pink.
my like. No. I just wanted to be a rock star, man. That was what I wanted when I was a kid. I guess not a lot's changed, huh?
So I understand the
If we're
rockstar
talking-
sentiment, but I
Go
want
ahead.
to throw myself into a black hole. And I mean exclusively, specifically, I loved space, right? I always have, I always will. I will always know more about space than anybody that I know because of the sheer amount of space shit that I've consumed over my life. But specifically, I fucking want to know what's on the other side of a black hole. I still have the drive that I did as a child to figure out what's on the other side.
We just keep learning more about them.
One of the things that I really, really, really wanted to do as a kid was tame a dragon, especially after How to Train Your Dragon was like a huge thing for me for years, dude. I played games about it. I created my own, fake dragon lore, and like I was obsessed with, doing dragons, bro. Not doing dragons. I don't want to fuck the dragon, but like
You
taming
wanted
a
to do
dragon,
dragons.
He's going
having
to
a
fuck
pet
the
dragon
dragon.
that I could fly.
Dude, I
But yeah, I
don't
wanted to be a rock
disagree.
star
How
so
to Train
bad.
Your Dragon, bro?
I wish that shit was real.
Best movie
That
in
was such a
existence.
good movie.
Man, I loved How to Train Your Dragon. I wish Scottish people were real.
When I tell you, listen, Hans Zimmer will always be my favorite composer, but John Powell composed my childhood, bro. The fucking music from How to Train Your Dragon is beyond anything that is considered good.
Oh, side note, the day that How to Train Your Dragon 2 came out, we went and watched it in theaters, me, my mom, and my brother. And then afterwards, we went to go get ice cream at Brahms in this little tiny town, less than 10,000 people town for the viewers. there was a little small, blink and you'll miss it town where I grew up, and we went to an ice cream shop because Brahms is more local. I think there's a couple of them in Arkansas and a couple in Kansas, but for the most part, it's Oklahoma. Anyway, we went to this little ice cream shop, and there was a fucking Bugatti Veyron, which at the time, was the fastest fucking street car in the world. It was just sitting there, millions of dollars, like $2.5 million car, just sitting in this, tiny little town. And we had talked to the owner, and I think it was something he was doing this drive all the way from one side of the country to the other, taking Route 66. And he had stopped at Brahms that evening to get some dinner. And it's because we went to go and watch How to Train Your Dragon 2 in theaters that I saw the fastest car I've ever seen, excluding, purpose-built drag cars and shit like that. So that's cool. Little tidbit about the Dragon movies.
The fucking John Powell, man. He did Kung Fu Panda. He did the Ice Age movies, How to Train Your Dragon. He did fucking Rio and Bolt and Lorax.
Bro, the music from Rio
really
was
did compose
fucking
our childhood.
amazing.
Rio's music was so good. That's a good fucking movie, actually.
He did the Happy Feet movies.
Oh, my favorite.
Love those movies.
The
I love the
Robots
first. I didn't
movie.
watch the second one. Robots was one of my favorite movies as a kid, dude.
Aunt Fanny!
Why do you call her Aunt Fanny? Well, we couldn't call her Aunt Booty.
It's still one of my
It's so
top 3
fucking out of
movies.
pocket.
I watch it. Honestly, I watch it pretty often, at least once or twice a year.
I fucking love Robots. I love that it's becoming more popular. It's gained a notable cult following in recent years, and I'm
Yeah.
so happy for it.
R.I.P. Blue Sky.
I
you
think
will
this
be
is my
missed.
reminder to go watch it again.
You should.
How did you guys feel about Surf's Up?
Oh, fuck, yeah,
That
dude.
was a show.
Surf's
that was
Up
a movie.
introduced me to Incubus.
Oh, damn, Surf's Up was so good, man.
I didn't even have to ask about favorite childhood movies, bro. Look at this.
Dude, I love favorite childhood movie is so difficult.
Nah,
I
bro,
have
it's
so
How to
many.
Train Your Dragon, dude.
It's Cars. My favorite childhood movie was if you ask my parents, especially, I had when Frozen came out, there were kids I babysitted that watched that movie like 50 times in a day. If you ask my parents, that movie was Cars for me. I would just watch that shit on repeat. I had, at the time, they had released collectible toys, and my dad had bought every single one of the first editions of those collectible toys. Right, they're like Hot Wheels, but they're the Cars movie, Cars. So, there was different variations of some of them, like obviously Ramon had every single one of the first edition ones that were hanging up on my wall. I was obsessed with Cars, dude.
You're gonna
Love
think this
Cars.
is really stupid, probably, but my favorite movie when I was little, for some reason, was Titanic. I just really liked watching that fucking boat sink.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorites was The Emperor's New Groove. However, if you go watch it anywhere on a streaming platform, there's so much that has been cut from what we grew up watching, because if I'm thinking right, that movie was produced and filmed before it ever actually got greenlit. Like everything was done, and then they put it out, and then the people who were in charge of it was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
You
I'll
know,
tell you one that was
Yep.
god tier was Aladdin.
Oh,
It will
dude.
forever be one of the greatest things.
Like Aladdin. Although I had a thing for Jasmine though,
That
so
was a
I'm kind of
good show.
biased.
Kinda.
It was just because of Robin Williams. I mean,
Robin
that
Williams
was
is in
what
Robots
really
too.
made the
500 years can give you such a crick in the neck.
In the neck.
I'll occasionally get the Prince Ali fucking theme song stuck in my head at random. Yeah, I'll get flashbanged by that particular song, even if I haven't seen the movie in years.
Prince Ali, fabulous he, Aliabawa.
Oh,
I
Meet the
fucking love that
Robinsons.
song. Oh!
Robinson
I
was so
love that
good.
I
Man,
forgot about that
All this
one.
fuck, bro.
I'm actually looking through. So right now, I'm looking through a list of 2000s childhood movies, and there's so many that I'm like, oh my god, how could I forget?
Oh.
Obviously,
what?
one that I've
Which
never
one?
forgot is Ratatouille. I was obsessed with Ratatouille. I love cooking. I love
Solid
food.
movie.
Too much French.
Don't you mean North Montana? It hasn't been called Canada in years.
the bowler hat
needs
dude
to
was just
happen in the real world.
misunderstood.
Bowler hat guy.
He was just misunderstood.
I got it. I know
Oh,
what it
fuck,
is.
I was
I know what
gonna
it
say
is. I know what it is. It's 9.
Oh, dude.
9 is by
I
far
think is one
still
of the
the
best
haven't
best
seen
movie.
animated
that.
movies of all time.
You've never watched it?
It's so
Never
good.
watched
that's-
9?
You're missing
I've-
the fuck out.
I hate
I've heard
you.
it's good. That's been on my to watch list, but I've completely forgotten about
Dude,
it
if
until
you're
now.
a huge fucking
I-
pussy still, it will give you nightmares.
Not as
I
much
feel
as I
like
used to.
9 is unironically, in my opinion, one of the best animated movies of all time.
It's so
For
fucking
sure,
good,
I
bro.
fucking love that movie.
It's so
I can't believe that
good.
was marketed halfway towards kids. Like, it was PG-13, but I remember distinctly, like, there was a big push to get kids to watch it for some fucking reason.
Okay, I'm a little biased, but there's another movie that was pushed towards kids that
I think
wasn't
I know what it
supposed
is
to be,
because I was.
and it's
yeah, I
also
was
one of the
about to say
best
that, and then you
fucking
said 9.
animated movies of all time. It's Coraline.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was about
That's
to.
a
I
good
was
show.
about to say that.
Dude, so that was
That's a good
never
movie.
supposed to be aimed at kids. The
Yeah,
fucking
so I actually.
the producer or the publisher who was supposed to make it, you know, be known and everything, told Neil Gaiman, he was like, that shit is not gonna work for kids at all. And Neil Gaiman was like, well, let your daughter watch it. We'll see what we'll see what she thinks. So the producer or fucking publisher let his daughter watch it. And his daughter, during the actual test, was like, oh no, it was good. Yeah, I like the movie. But years later, Gaiman was doing an interview with her, and she's like, oh no, I was scared shitless. I was just too brave to say anything.
So what I had heard was that it was at the premiere. Neil Gaiman had sat next to the girl who watched the movie. He was like, it's
You're gone.
made
You cut out.
because. Am I? Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah,
hello.
you're here.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, you're good.
So what I had read had said that he had sat next to her at the premiere for the movie, and he was like, "It's because of you and you not being scared that this movie's being made and whatnot." And she was like, "Oh, I was terrified, but I just had to know."
Had to know what happened next.
And that's why she didn't say anything. That's why she was like, "Oh, yeah, no." Her stubbornness outweighed her fear.
Do you want to know one movie that gave me nightmares, and it's not because of the plot. It's because of the animation that they used specifically.
Go on.
Go ahead.
Flushed Away.
Oh, dude, I love Flushed Away.
That-
Great movie,
That
but
was a good
there
movie.
was
Fuck,
there
I
was
love
something
Flushed Away.
there was something about the stop motion claymation that they used for Flushed Away specifically that just gave me the fucking creeps. Same with
Because they were British. That's what gave you the creeps.
Same with
Yeah.
oh fuck, what's the other one? God damn it. It's Wallace and Gromit.
Flushed
You
Away
just
wasn't
don't
claymation
like-
though.
Huh?
Flushed Away was 2 claymation. What the fuck?
Wait, am I thinking of the right
Flushed
movie?
Away was absolutely
Probably
claymation.
not.
It had
Don't think I
Hugh
am.
Jackman.
There's so many things I want to do, sights I want to see. Pants is the woman. That wasn't on the list.
Poor old Roddy flushed down his own party. Rita,
Yeah,
can you
that's-
find it in your heart to help
Was that
him?
claymation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Brother scared of clay. What a fucking nerd.
I
It
thought
was
it was
when I
just
was
like
younger.
old 3D,
Oh,
like
dude,
old
speaking
CG.
of claymation, Chicken Run, bro.
I
Yeah.
just said that.
Oh, hey. Well, somebody
agree.
more
Yeah.
important is talking now.
All right, cool.
Completely unrelated, but I mean, let's not forget about Hoodwinked as a top tier movie.
No,
Yes.
It's so good.
that was
Yes.
easily the dumbest fucking movie I have ever watched to date.
Dude,
It's
talk
so
about
good.
like that was like taking all the cough
It's
drop
so
medicine
fucking
in your
funny.
grandmother's cabinet and then downing a monster to see what happens.
Hoodwink
That's
was
No,
what
it's a
fucking
CGI movie.
Hoodwinked
Hat
was.
Man.
Fever dream movie, Zathra.
I
Yeah.
Or
fucking
Zathura.
loved Hoodwinked though.
You know,
It's so
box
good.
trolls.
Box Trolls
Box
was good.
trolls. Thank you.
Flushed Away is CG.
No, it was
Flushed Away
claymation.
is not
I'm
CG,
looking it up
bro.
right now. Flushed Away duplicates
Bro.
stop motion claymation look of Aardman's earlier Chicken One and Wallace and Gromit. It was made using computer software. It is a entirely CGI animation.
We're out here trying to enjoy ourselves, and Landon is stuck on claymation.
I mean, you
Okay.
guys, my memory's bad, but I felt it in my bones.
Movie came out in
Okay, so-
2006, and Landon's just like, I swear to God, guys.
To your point, it may be CGI, but it mimicked claymation animation.
It did. It
And
did.
that's what we were talking about. It is claymation style. And back when we were all little kids, that was the important thing. I was fucking 5 years old when that movie came out. So, oh, it was CGI. It didn't look like it when I was 5, motherfucker.
It doesn't look like it now. It looks like claymation on purpose.
On the
Trolls is a
other end of
top-tier
things, if
movie.
you want to talk about yeah, good movie. But if you want to talk about a movie that animation and visuals hold up even now, the other end, fucking Shrek. Have any of you
I was
guys
about
gone
to
back
say
and rewatched Shrek?
I actually did,
No.
like, last year, go back and rewatch the Shrek series.
When did the first movie
Solid.
come out?
It came out in 08, I think.
2001.
What? What?
The first movie came out in 2001.
I'm as old as Shrek?
Shrek the Third came out in 2007.
What the fuck?
Yeah, your
But
whole
it
Shrek
is-
timeline's fucked up, Garrett.
Holy fuck. Shrek and I
If
have
you go back
siblings.
and you rewatch the first Shrek, it does not look like it is over 20 years old.
Oh, movies that are about to hit 20 years old. Sky High.
Oh my
Don't talk
God.
about Sky High to me. Oh.
Wait,
Oh, I loved
actually?
Sky High. Yeah, it was released in 05.
Oh my God.
That's wild, man.
That's insane. Wait, it was released in 05? There's no way. Oh my God, it was.
This man's fact checking
trying to
everything I say.
What a piece of shit.
You really are,
CGI.
Stuff that was released a little bit later than
This motherfucker.
Sorry, I never watched.
that Garrett hasn't mentioned yet was Rango.
Oh, why haven't I
Aw.
mentioned Rango?
Yeah.
Why
Oh,
am I forget all the
yeah.
good shit, dude? You guys are just sitting here. I'm like, oh, I love that movie every time, and I can't think of anything. I'm just retarded.
I'm just looking up some other ones that I had forgotten about.
Oh, Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium.
Solid movie, but that one was a little weird to me. That one kind of made me feel meh. That one weirded me out. Good movie though. Good movie. Trying to think, what was
Oh,
another good movie?
The Luck of the Irish.
I don't think I watched that one. You
What?
know what was a really
I
good
think I have seen that one.
epic?
Caden would be the one to see the Irish movie.
Hey.
No, I've seen
What
it.
was
Yeah.
a good movie, Garrett?
Epic.
Oh, epic. I just thought you spouted a random word. I wasn't
Oh,
sure what
Epic
the
is
fuck
good
you
as
were
fuck.
talking
I love
about.
Epic.
Epic was a movie where this chick goes to see her crazy fucking grandfather who's convinced there are tiny people, and then she can't find him because he's been kidnapped. Exactly. But then she learns that he wasn't crazy. Actually, tiny people that live in the woods, and she, for a period of time, becomes one of those tiny little people to go and save her grandfather. Epic was awesome, bro.
That
What
kinda
is that
sounds-
one movie?
It kind of sounds like Spiderwick almost.
I was about to say that's the
Spiderwick
name of
was
the
a
movie.
really good one too.
The one
Dude, I
movie
read
where
all
they've
of
got
the
the little
books.
triangle glass.
Actually, I think I
James
have
and the
the
Giant Peach.
books.
Tim Burton's James and the Giant Peach.
Yes.
Solid movie, very scary.
All right, ladies,
Nightmare Before Christmas.
we all had a childhood, and you know what? Reliving it today has been quite nice. As always, this has been the Road Clothes Podcast. I am the Milkman. I am Sully. These are my friends, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.